Hi, my name is Darran Stone from ELLEPOT, based in Denmark. We specialize in making machinery and paper to produce paper pots for the production of various crops. We're based in Denmark on the west coast, but have machines now in 130 countries worldwide, of which Kenya is one of the real key markets for us as a company. So with an ELLEPOT, you produce a degradable paper pot made with our ELLEPOT paper, of which we have many different variations depending on the crop that you're growing and the requirement that you need from the paper. So with the ELLEPOT machines, you produce the ELLEPOT, which stabilizes the substrate. So you can use various soilless substrate such as cocoa coir, peat, perlite, vermiculite, various substrates, and it's really up to the choice of the grower to get the best out of their plant with the substrate that they grow. So with the ELLEPOT system, you have that freedom of choice of substrate. You're not really limited to one particular type. And the key really is with the paper being permeable to the roots grow through the paper and become air pruned. And what that means is a signal is sent to the plant to grow a new secondary or tertiary root in a different direction, which results in a much larger, more fibrous root system. So that means great establishment when you're planting out either into your beds or out into the field, and fast establishment without any transplant shock, because with that air pruning and the paper stabilizing the substrate, there's no transplant shock by forcefully removing the plant from a loose-filled container or plastic bag. So that's one of the real key advantages of working with ELLEPOT. Here in Kenya, we've partnered with Biocrop Care, who carry local stock of our papers, service our machines with a technician, and support our clients here in Kenya. And we really are proud of the relationship that we have and the great service that they offer to our clients here in Kenya. So you're able to produce a wide variety of crops using the ELLEPOT system. From example, these marigolds. We also are able to do commercial forestry, so eucalyptus, pine seedlings and cuttings also work extremely well in our ELLEPOT system, right up to vegetables. These are some beautiful tomato plants that have been grown for us in the ELLEPOT system, again showing that beautiful root structure that you're able to get with the ELLEPOT. Through to the larger jumbo ELLEPOTs that can be used for crops such as avocados and citrus apples, also very widely used, the ELLEPOT system around the world. Key to the ELLEPOT system is the tray as well. We have a wide variety of trays available to work with the ELLEPOT system, one of which the key is the air tray, both global air tray and our thermoform air trays. And these trays are really key in getting the maximum benefit out of the ELLEPOT system. So the tray ensures that each individual ELLEPOT is kept separate, there's no root bridging amongst plants, and then maximizes the airflow around the ELLEPOT to ensure that you're getting that beautiful air pruning of your roots to get that larger, more fibrous root system. And the ELLEPOTs fit perfectly within the tray, and as you can see, there's no resistance to the pot as you extracting from the tray, and that's what protects against transplant shock when you're planting out into the field. So these trays are specifically designed for our ELLEPOTs and for the ELLEPOT system, and really encompass the four pillars of the ELLEPOT system are our machines, our paper, our trays, and then our worldwide service. So our ELLEPOT machinery is obviously core to being part of the system. This is where the ELLEPOTs are made. You start with your substrate in the hopper, a soilless substrate of which it can be a blend of your choosing. Vacuum pump sucks the substrate through. Paper is formed into a long cigar shape, and then is cut to the length of ELLEPOT that you're wanting. And this is all done automatically by the machine. This particular machine, our H112, is a semi-automatic machine in that it will produce the ELLEPOTs for you, but then these need to be picked up and placed by hand into trays. It's a modular system, which means we can also add on automation at any stage. By adding in a multiflex or turbo multiflex onto the H112, you're able to then get the ELLEPOTs placed automatically directly into the trays. So at the end, you end up with a full tray without any need to handle the pots at any stage in the production. So the machinery is made at our headquarters in Denmark to really the highest quality standards, very durable machines that require quite a low amount of maintenance. And can last for many years, and we have many in the industry that have been going for a couple decades now and are still producing beautiful quality ELLEPOTs. We have our dedicated service team worldwide that is available to service and work on these machines, and as mentioned previously, in Kenya, BioCrop Care have got a technician that will be able to service and offer local support for our machines in Kenya.